Hello everyone. Recently, I asked Chat GPT, who is SBF? The answers might surprise you. The first question was, hey ChatGPT, do you think Sam Bankman-Fried will be found guilty on the evidence collected? As you can see, it has dodged the question just like a seasoned politician. Not impressed by the answer, I decide to rephrase the question to get some more details. Well, it didn't disappoint me. Actually, I was surprised with the inaccurate and outdated information this billions of dollars worth of AI model was providing. When I asked GPT, who is SBF and what are the charges against him? This is the response I got. The first thing that was surprising to me was that it has no awareness of the current world, since it claimed to be trained on data prior to 2021. Second, unless you are living under a rock, we all know that Sam is an American and that he was the founder of Alameda Research, not the CEO. And that girl Caroline, whatever her last name is, was the CEO of Alameda Research. Honestly, I would not even let her run a hot dog stand, let alone a multi-billion-dollar empire. Look at her. No, I mean her. Come on. Would you? I tried a couple of other questions and was not able to get a response that would illustrate the current situation of this circus. And by this time, I was getting really confused and frustrated with the inaccurate and outdated information I was getting from ChatGPT. So, I decided it's time to do a cross-reference check with other reliable resources available on the internet. I turned to Wikipedia and found an article which turned out to be pretty updated. I am not going through the whole article, but if any one of you would like to read it, I have put a link in the description. Well, according to Wiki, Sam was arrested in December in Bahamas and CEO and so on. Wiki also did not hesitate to call him suspected fraudster. Also, Wiki accurately mentions Sam as the CEO of FTX and the founder of Alameda Research. And as I suspected, Sam was born on Stanford University's campus. Last time I checked, Stanford University was not in England, but in California, which makes Sam an American. Finally, I asked ChatGPT to write me an article on SBF based on its current knowledge. I will zip through the slides of the response, but if you like, you could pause the video and read them in their entirety at your own. Here's how the article starts with the same inaccuracies. That Sam is a British businessman and blah blah blah. Also notice in the very last paragraph of this article, where it is talking about Sam's philanthropy, there is no mention of Sam's millions of dollars of political donations to the 2020's presidential campaign. Even if this AI model was trained on the data prior to 2021, that information should be part of public domain way before 2021. So why the GPT is not mentioning it? Here in the middle, it mentions Sam's controversial activities. But remember, on the very first question that I asked, how it tried to paint a clean picture of Sam and did not even give a hint to his controversial activities. But here, they just popped up. After interacting with a billions of dollars worth of AI model, the thing that has started to bother me the most is why there are so many contradictions between the information in the public domain and the curated training data provided to ChatGPT to be trained on, compared to a mega organization such as OpenAI, which is the parent company of ChatGPT-3, with billions of dollars at its disposal. Why does a low-budget organization such as Wikipedia have more honest and accurate, up-to-date information? Also, if all this information, such as SBF's manipulation of market and other suspicious activities, were in public domain prior to 2021 as mentioned by the ChatGPT in the article, then why these law enforcing agencies waited for almost a year and did not take any action against Sam? Also, in the article, Why did the Chat GPT try to portray Sam like a philanthropist, while Wikipedia openly called him the suspected fraudster? Also, GPT did not mention Sam's millions of dollars of political contributions during the 2020's presidential campaign. That information should have been part of the public domain all this time when the data was being fed to the GPT in 2021. Was that information deliberately held back from the ChatGPT-3's curated and clean training data? The point I am trying to make to all you kids out there who are thinking about getting off easy using ChatGPT for doing their homework and assignments, the data fed to AI models like ChatGPT is curated, meaning it has been cleaned by humans or algorithms, and I believe these billions of dollars worth of projects are influenced by their sponsors, who have their own vested interest, and then they want you to see the world through their lens. Therefore, always cross-check, cross-reference your information with more reliable resources available before asserting your point or presenting your research findings. As you have seen, the information from AI models is usually not current and updated, and sometimes inaccurate, since it takes a while to collect and prepare data before feeding it to AI models, such as ChatGPT, and could have biases in the data. Because, as mentioned, these models are trained on whatever data they were provided to train on, meaning someone like Elon Musk or an organization such as WEP could sponsor these projects like ChatGPT-3 and then try to shape the world according to their own views and interests. Actually, did you know that Elon is one of the very first co-founders of ChatGPT? On that note, let's end this video. If you like it, please subscribe and smash the like. So long, peace, work hard.